And when our absorption is totally about Lord Krishna in his service, then we will be transferred there. So both of them, Mataji.
So it is symbolically living at his lotus feet because
right now, yes. Until we are totally spiritualized to the stage of Bhava and Prema. Yes, symbolically living until then.
Okay.
Yeah, is it what your question is, Mataji?
And even after that, we will be living there, but not necessarily like what I'm trying to say. It's not literal that you are living there, right?
Yeah, after Bhava and Prema, remember, devotee quits this material body and takes birth in Vraja, Bhauma Vrindavan, wherever Lord Krishna is performing his pastimes. Then they will see Lord Krishna face to face, interact with Lord Krishna, and that's what it means. Yes, yeah, that's what it means. Yes.
Thank you, Mataji. That's
yes, thank you. Yeah. So I think our discussion kind of explains what this sentence means, the last one. In servitude, one has to fix his mind first on the lotus feet of the Lord. Yes, fixing the mind on the lotus feet of the Lord means, yes, we are thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord, and our actions will be in servitude while the thought is on the lotus feet of the Lord. And that's how we become free from the darkness of ignorance and material existence. In other words, service is the language. Service is the way to get out of this ignorance. Devotional service is the way to get out of this ignorance. Yeah, is that good? Shall we go to the rest?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Prabhu.
My thought ran towards the surrender to the lotus feet. So I was just curious between the surrender and you were talking about the service part of it, right?
Yeah, surrender is expressed as service. Service, yeah. So initially in sadhana bhakti, service is to cultivate real surrender inside. And when the real surrender happens, including Atma Nivedana, then still the service goes on, but it flows out. It's not an effort anymore, but flows out. So in the first half, it is an effort to cultivate surrender. And in the second half, it is an effect of surrender.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Service means reciprocation. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. Okay, so we'll go to the next one. And why is it in the second half of the bhakti, in Raga Bhakti, why does that service flow out like that? Why is it a struggle in the beginning? And why does it flow out in the second half?
We are not in love right now, Mataji.
Yeah. And which symbol depicts that, please?
The picture?
Yeah, Jyotsna Devi Mataji, you are doing the PhD in lotus feet. So you truly are our to-go person now. If we have anything, if we need to know anything about lotus feet. Yes, Kalasha, picture. How wonderful is that? Yeah. A droplet from that picture is given, a little bit of it, every now and then during sadhana bhakti. And when somebody does not care for the miseries of material waves, but goes on with the devotional service, simply to show Krishna, see, I care for you. Then those droplets, more of those will be given from the kalash. And after that, the devotee doesn't really care if there are any material waves hitting them or not, because they got addicted to the nectar of that service that is flowing from pitcher, from kalasha. And the thing is, we are already doing some service initially, just that we do it in a resentful way sometimes, no taste like that. But the same thing, action will be the same, but the taste and mood gets more mature and sweeter later. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so that's the kalasha of the lotus feet of the Lord. We can go to the other screen, Mataji. We can do at least 2 of them.
Okay.
So initially, if you look at all these symbols in the lotus feet of Lord Hari, can you tell me what of these symbols would be really active during the sadhana bhakti initially, during the anartha nivritti? And of course, we just discussed that symbol that is more active in raga bhakti is, we already discussed the kalasha. But what are the symbols that are more active in the first process of bhakti, anartha nivritti?
I could think of the half moon
Good.
and bow also.
Okay, so far from our discussion, yes, those are the ones. Maybe after we discuss all of these symbols, then we'll get more. Then you will see the.
I
Yeah.
thought the fish too, right, Mataji? Because it
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, see.
because of the pickle of
Right. Our fish ko dekhna. See, it is both during the sadhana bhakti and during the raga bhakti too. Look at that. Isn't that so?
Yes.
How is it, please?
Because the mind is very fickle. That part is sadhana bhakti.
Yeah.
And can't live without water.
Yeah. Good. Awesome. Okay, next one, please. So next one is Shankha, right? Yeah, please go ahead. Somebody read it.
Shankha. This auspicious mark indicates that those who take shelter of the lotus feet are always rescued from all sorts of distress. Just as during the Aarti ceremony, the conch shell is used to hold water that is offered directly after the fire of the ghee lamp. Similarly, lotus feet hold transcendental water that soothes his devotees from the blazing fire of material miseries. Also, this symbol proclaims ultimate victory for the devotees, since the conch shell mark on the feet contains the entire ocean of material existence that may now be easily crossed. This mark also shows that those who resort to lotus feet become completely fearless. Hare Krishna.
Hari. Yeah. Do you want to say what you could relate to? So now when we see a conch shell blowing, that should remind us of the calm, the Shankha and the lotus feet of Krishna. So like that, whenever we see this, read this, this is how the form of Krishna is remembered. So please go ahead. How does it relate? Calm, Shankha.
It looks like more like half moon, Mataji. The material misery, it says the water in the Shankha is transcendental water.
Right.
And in the conch shell on the mark, it's like it has contained all the material existence within it, made it very small, kind of.
Right. And the beautiful part of it is it's making us fearless. Right. And fearless.
My thought went like, when it says, like you putting, after the fire, you offering the water from the conch shell was like as if your ignorance and passion are all wiped out kind of situation.
the fire is now the fire is settled down by the water, just say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Soothes his devotees. Yeah, yes. So we are getting to know the Aarti paraphernalia also. What do we do with the conch, and why is there water in the conch? Yeah. Anybody else? Any reflections on the same? Okay. If nothing, then we'll move on to the next one. Chakra.
This chakra, this mark cuts down the 6 enemies of the devotees: lust, anger, greed, illusion, envy, and bewilderment. It indicates Tejat Tattva, or the principle of brilliance by which Lord destroys the darkness of sins from within his devotees' hearts.
Yes. Can you relate to this?
Yep.
Very much in action during Anartha Nivritti. Chop, 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 chop business. Yeah. So during the Anartha Nivritti, a lot of surgery goes on with this chakra. All our Anarthas, they'll be chopped off. For good.
Is this chakra same as the Sudarshan chakra, Mataji?
Same as Sudarshan chakra or not, I am not sure, Mataji. Sudarshan chakra is for the protection of the devotees. Yeah. And this chakra here is for the purification of the devotees. That's what I understand here. Right? Yeah. Purification of the devotees. Yes. So as the, sorry, go ahead.
Mataji, but in case of Jagai and Madai, the Sudarshan chakra changed their behavior, na Mataji?
Right, Mataji. Yeah. Because,
So,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.